Hello, Dave Dog here. We come to the climax of our 13th season here at Bradford Park Avenue in this Road to Glory save. Had a good season really. We were top of the league, second for a while, but we've dropped off towards the end of the season due to players getting tired, and we're in the playoffs now. We finished 5th in the table. So today we play 6th place Rochdale. The first match in the first round has already been played and it's a shock. Dulwich Hamlet, 7th placed, winning 2-0 at Colchester. Dulwich Hamlet go through to play Notts County in the semi-finals. Should we beat Rochdale, we will be playing Leyton Orient. Leyton Orient have lost their last 2 games in the league season, and with that, lost their chance of going up automatically and being pipped by Newport. Played Rochdale in our last home game of the season. Capacity crowd should be here today. Let's see if we can send those supporters away happy. So to keep this video to a reasonable length, we've put not many highlights to the cutting room floor, and we'll just discuss the result and the players' performance. 1-0 win, very much affected by the sending off of centre-back Livingstone on 40 minutes. Let's just see that first. Comes through and according to the commentary, elbows Berlin, and red card comes out, down to 10 men just before half-time, and that greatly affected the match. Rochdale were well in it up to that point, but we took over. The extra man counted, and just after half-time, Trusty got what turned out to be the winning goal. Let's see that then. Ball on the wing, King plays it forward to Berlin. Berlin ball to Walters, nice little through ball to Trusty's run, and tucks it away in the left-hand corner. That was the winning goal. Good performances in defence. Sinclair playing well again. 2 shots on target he had, but 7.8 the mark. Trusty gets the man of the match for the goal, but I would give Sinclair very much the praise for this one. He kept us in it in that first half when Rochdale were piling it on. Belfield and Higby playing well, and Brian. King had to go off due to his fitness, and Dell came on and played the last 15-20 minutes or so, but King also doing quite well at 6.9. Yeah, we're into the semi-final. We play the team that missed out on promotion, Leyton Orient, away from home. Let's have a look at how we're lining up then for that game. So the team chose no changes to the team that got us through the first round. We're keeping with the same 11. Changes on the bench though. Jordan Westwood comes back after injury to replace Luke Gray. It's Sinclair in goal, King right back, Higby and Belfield are the central defensive partnership. Brian at left back, 4 in midfield, Grubb and JB in the centre, with Keenly side and Trusty on the wings. Our front 2 are top scorers Berlin and Walters. On the bench then we've got Alfie Pond and Adam Dell, the defenders. Hockney, midfielder, and Henderson and Westwood as forwards. Henderson can also play in the midfield role. So 4-4-2, we're going in positive. We're going to take the game to Leyton Orient and hope we can quieten the crowd down. They've got a capacity crowd, 9,253 I think it was, 400 travelling down from Bradford. See if we can give them something to cheer. So the team talk, we're going to go with Gianluca's suggestion. There's no pressure on any of us today. Go out and play with that freedom. That's usually a good one to get the team settled. Not much change in the body language. Higby's motivated. Let's have a look then. Leyton Orient, a 4-2-3-1. The main man up top is Boaki, who scored 17 goals, although he's not scored in his last 3 games, 2 of which they've lost at the end of the league season to lose the title and automatic promotion. So they are obviously evens favourites with the home advantage, the big crowd behind them, and yeah, as I say, for a long time looking like they were going to get the top spot and just failing at the end. It's a corner then in the 12th minute and it's a header in, set piece. Holt puts that one in, poor defending by us, and we're behind in the game. We're going in positive. Was a risk, but we've got to try and take the game to them, and it's not worked so far. Let's have a shout and encourage the team. We've got to give them some encouragement. We have our highlight now. Brian with a throw in on the left. JB plays it back to him. Brian plays it back to Grubb. Grubb into the box. Trusty, can he get a shot away? No, he don't. He gets it to Berlin. But a miss from Berlin. Good chance for us, that. And we don't take it. It's a free kick there from Coleman, but missing the target. We've had one shot, even though we're playing positively. Coleman with a free kick again, hits the post there. We're living dangerously here with these set pieces. They look good from them to Orient, and they must be really G'd up for this after missing out on that top spot. And they've played well throughout the season, and that's a penalty, really. He put his hand in his back and he went down, ref. Did you buy that? We look like we're going to get well beaten here. Heath with the penalty steps up, and Sinclair makes a save. He's saved well. He's made some crucial saves for us after he's come in as Sinclair. He's fighting to get this spot for himself. And another corner, but not that one comes to nothing. And there ends a highlight. Let's have another encourage, and it's our set piece. JB plays it to the back post. Higby's up there and scores. We get one back. 2 set-piece goals. One from them, one from us. And Higby with a little bit of a little jig there. So it's 1-1. We're back in the game. It's about set-pieces is this game. Look at that. Up at the back post. Beats 2 of their men. And what a header from Higby. Puts us back on track. Trusty has taken a knock, indicating wants to come off. It looks like a groin strain. Let's have a look at that after this highlight. Hopefully they won't score. McDonald comes in. Could have got a tackle in there. Look at, oh, is it the post? We're living dangerously. They're missing some chances. Right, let's have a look at that. Trusty knock. Let's have a look. What has he got? A potential groin injury, hampered by injury. He's playing well though. Keep him on till half time. Hopefully he'll see it out. And I thought that was it then, but there's 4 minutes added, and it's another corner and another penalty. What was that? They hit the post and then another penalty. This ref likes giving penalties. Can he save again, Sinclair? And different taker this time. It's a top scorer, Boaki, and he saves again. 2 penalty saves for Sinclair. They could have been 4-1 up by now. And yep, Sinclair 8.9, 2 penalty saves in 1 game, and we live dangerously again. It would work again, but it's 1-1. 4 minutes added time. Can we hold out? Bentaleb goes in. JB there, kicks it clear. And are we going to have a continuation highlight? No, we're not. Come on, get to the end. Get to half time. Look at that, 15 shots, 7 on target for them, and it's 1-1. 2 separate penalty takers missing. So half-time team talk. Jan Lucas saying you're doing well, keep working hard until full time. I wouldn't say we're doing well. We're rather lucky to be 1-1. What can we go for? The fans are really up for this match, so we need to match their passion and do them justice. We'll go for that one. Can we pump fist? Yeah. And confident Trusty, self-assured Higby, and self-assured Sinclair. Funny how those players are highest marks. I wonder if that's setting the code in. Maybe. So here we go. Second half then. Can we get back into the game? Get some possession and get some shots. Because we're relying on Sinclair at the moment. 2 penalty saves. And nothing much happening at the moment. Let's have a shout and encourage. And here's a highlight. Sir King throwing to Berlin. King to Keenlyside. Keenlyside's lost it though, and here come Orient on an attack. Tracy's coming from the wing. What a tackle by JB. That's the first time I've seen that. Someone's tackled, dived in like that, and it went to his own player. That is the first. Brian. Oh, it's getting a bit nasty as this. He's laid Brian out there. It's got to be a red card, that. Red card, second successive match. We're playing against 10 men. How are they doing? I can't see what they've changed at the moment. But it was getting a bit fruity there. I think JB started that with his tackle. But perfectly legal, JB's tackle. And it went to one of our men, Berlin. Trusty, looks like we're fired up for this now. Walters can't quite get to that one. And it's Buaki. He's deep. Keep him back there. We don't want him up front. Coleman's running away. Nobody's with him at the moment. Get in front. Don't give another penalty away. We won't save 3. Look at that. He just ran in. Nobody. We had about 4 defenders in there and he just ran in and picked his spot. 10 men go in front. Let's have a look at this again. Get that substitute thing off. Coleman lays it across. And look at that. He just runs in. Who's that? Who's that there? Just let him run in. Grub. You idiot. 2-1. Let's see if we can make some changes then. 67 minutes on the clock. Keenly side is very poor. And 6.3 is very poor performance as well. Let's have a look. He's on the right. We're going to put Westwood there and push him forward a bit to play inside forward. We're up against 10 men, so we've got to go for this. 6.3, Berlin's not doing very well. Yeah, I'm going to bring Henderson on for Berlin. Play him as a deep lying forward. That's his best position. So we've got Westwood and Henderson supporting Walters. Don't really want to make another sub. So down to 10, aren't they? I'm going to move King up there. I'm going to play a back 3 because I'll only have 1 up front. Right, keep it at that for now. 68 minutes on the clock. And can we wrestle this game? Look at this big gap here. They've got 3 up front. They're playing a 4-2-3. And Adopsy Stag always press. Yeah, he seems to be getting the ball a lot. We've had 1 shot on target. We're just not taking this game, even though we've got 10 men. Further sub to make. Grub, very poor. 6.8. King is poor at 6.2. We've got to take King off. If we're going to bring Hockney on for King. And I don't think he can play there. No, not really. So we're going to put him in there. It's very lopsided, is this now? Advanced playmaker on support. What a weird formation. 3-3-2-2. We're certainly going for an attack here. Right, that's it then. Let's get going. And we've got a free kick. Brian into JB. JB to Westwood. Go on, Westwood. It's about time he scored. Ooh, just wide. Unlucky. And it could be a narrow defeat this. The 10 men, they're too good to let us have all the game, and that's what it's going to be. It's going to be 2-1. I think we're very lucky that it is 2-1, to be honest, with the 2 penalty misses. But we give it our all. Sinclair, man of the match, totally. Two saves. He just deserved a little bit better from the rest of them. Up front, we didn't do anything. Berlin 6.3. Keenly side 6.3, Henderson 6.5, Walters 6.5. Midfield defence not too bad. Brian at 6.5, Belfield 6.6. Just didn't provide much in attack, and we go out. So it's going to be no return to the Football League. Although overall we did really well to say the squad we had. We just didn't have the squad depth. The players that we had on the bench, although better than in previous seasons, not really good enough to come in and, you know, provide the same impetus as our best 11. Didn't have much luck with the injuries either. Keeper getting injured, although Sinclair did a great job, played well. Trusty is just a little bit past it now, I think, and we've got a real rebuild to go on in close season. So that's where it ends then. We get beat 2-1 narrowly away in the scoreline anyway by Leyton Orient. They'll go on to play Notts County, as mainly happens in the playoffs in Football Manager. The 2nd and 3rd teams will play in the final. It's very unlikely you finish in the lower positions and get through to the final, never mind win it. As I say, lots of rebuilding to go on. Cover this in the season review, but that's where it ends. Thanks very much for watching. This is Dave Dog for now. Goodbye.